Every once in a while, every carnivore craves a nice juicy meaty burger. I mean, who doesn't love a freshly cooked burger that's cooked straight from the grill? From the sizzle of the meat to the aroma that fills the air, burgers have been known to satisfy all mouth-watering urges. However, in today's world, carnivores are no longer alone on top of the burger mountain, as sustainable and eco-friendly plant-based burgers have taken the food industry by storm. By having a plant-based burger, the food industry has tapped into the vegetarian and vegan demographics, without the need to slaughter any animals in the process. It seems like nothing but rainbows and butterflies, but there's more to the story than meets the eye. Get it? There are critics out there that say that plant-based burgers are simply not the real thing. From the taste, how it cooks, the texture, and all the chemicals put in it, the question all foodies ask is, are plant-based burgers really better than the original thing? Or are the best burgers not actually burgers at all? Hey everyone, welcome to Food Mystic. Today, we'll be dissecting plant-based burgers and just see how they stack up to the real thing. There hasn't been a debate as controversial as who came first, the chicken or the egg, so buckle up. If you do like this video, please go ahead and burger flip that like and subscribe button. And if you haven't done so already, smash that notification bell. Now let's get started. It's easy to take food for granted, especially that juicy burger cooked to its own liking and perfection. But there's so much food science going on behind the curtain that we often don't appreciate. In other words, back in the day, we simply didn't care. However, as the food industry evolved to meet taste buds' demand, so did the customers' wokeness. Nowadays, we absolutely care what goes into our body, but more importantly, where that food is sourced from. Since the dawn of time, all the meat we consumed came from a living and breathing creature. However, plant-based food is completely disrupting the food industry. But with change, so are the criticisms and controversies. When we take a look at food science, we look at how food is produced, preserved, and consumed. It involves everything from molecule stability to food sensory properties. In recent years, food science has played an increasingly important role in developing plant-based foods. Using techniques such as fermentation and extrusion, food scientists have created plant-based meat, dairy, and egg products that are sometimes indistinguishable from their animal-based counterparts. In addition to being more environmentally sustainable, these products are often healthier and more affordable than traditional animal-based foods. As the demand for plant-based foods grows, food science will play an increasingly important role in meeting this demand. The global plant-based food market is booming, with estimated revenues of $78.95 billion by 2028. This growth is partly due to the increasing popularity of dairy alternatives, meat alternatives, egg substitutes, and condiments made from plant-based ingredients. Soy, almond, and wheat are among the most popular sources of plant-based foods, and supermarkets and hypermarkets are the most popular distribution channels. The North American market is the largest, but the Asia-Pacific market is predicted to grow the fastest. Given the demand, the food industry is undergoing a significant shift as more people choose plant-based alternatives to meat and dairy products. Additionally, improved technology has played a significant role in making plant-based meat and dairy products more realistic. For example, companies like Impossible Foods and Beyond Meat have developed plant-based burger patties that look, smell, and taste like real beef, while also being lower in saturated fat and calories. Similarly, startups like Perfect Day are using cutting-edge technology to create dairy products made from plants that taste indistinguishable from the real thing. As these products become more realistic and widely available, more people will likely ditch animal-based foods in favor of plant-based alternatives. In addition to improved technology, the growing popularity of plant-based foods is also being driven by a greater awareness of the health and environmental benefits of plant-based diets. Numerous studies have shown that eating less meat and dairy can reduce your risk of heart disease, cancer, and other chronic health conditions. Moreover, plant-based foods are generally lower in saturated fat and calories than animal-based ones, making them a healthier option for those looking to lose or maintain a healthy weight. Regarding the environment, choosing plant-based foods over animal-based foods is one of the simplest and most effective ways to reduce your carbon footprint. Animal agriculture is responsible for a significant amount of greenhouse gas emissions, so opting for plant-based options can help you do your part in combating climate change. With improved technology and a greater awareness of the benefits of plant-based diets, it's clear that the food industry is undergoing a significant shift. This shift towards plant-based eating will impact our health and planet profoundly. If you're thinking about switching to a plant-based diet, plenty of delicious options are available. So why not give it a try? Well, there are a gluttony of reasons as to why some people won't even touch plant-based foods with a 10-foot pole. There's definitely cynics and skeptics, but it's important to address all sides of this delicious conundrum. Simply put, not everyone is convinced that these products are truly healthy. Some critics have raised a number of concerns about the nutritional value of plant-based foods. One common criticism is that plant-based foods are often highly processed and lack the nutrient density of whole foods. While it is true that some plant-based foods are processed, the same argument can be said for regular food we already get from the store anyways, so this criticism has to go both ways. Now, when we discuss specific nutrients like protein and calcium that's lacking in plant-based foods like in our burgers, it's actually easy to supplement your diets with additional vitamins and minerals to replenish the rich nutrients that your body needs. The goal of plant-based food isn't necessarily to replace all the nutrients and minerals that you'd get from a regular food. It's actually to help save the environment and promote sustainability that plant-based products offer that animal-based products can't. But there are even controversies or theories about plant-based foods, especially about burgers, that raises some eyebrows. Let's go to Hollywood for a minute. Celebrities, athletes, and even everyday people are all adopting meat-free lifestyles for various reasons. Some do it for health reasons, while others want to reduce their environmental impact. And then some enjoy the taste of plant-based foods. One high-profile advocate of plant-based diets is billionaire philanthropist Bill Gates. The theory goes that Bill Gates uses his philanthropic work to promote plant-based diets to control the world's food supply. Some believe that Gates is doing this to boost the profits of the companies he owns, such as Monsanto. Others believe that Gates is motivated by a desire to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, as livestock production significantly contributes to climate change. Whatever Gates' motivation may be, there's no denying that he's been outspoken about the need for more people to adopt plant-based diets. For example, in a recent interview with CNN, Gates said that beef production emits more greenhouse gases than all the cars and trucks in the world combined. He also noted that eliminating meat from our diets would be one of the most effective ways to combat climate change. There is no evidence to support this claim, and it's more likely that Gates is simply an advocate of plant-based diets because he believes they're healthier for people and the planet. However, the fact that there are people who believe this conspiracy theory shows that there is some mistrust of plant-based food. This mistrust may be because plant-based diets are still relatively new, and there's not a lot of research to support the health claims made by advocates. Additionally, the plant-based food industry is largely unregulated, so there are no guarantees about the quality or safety of these products. Ultimately, whether or not you choose to eat plant-based foods is solely a personal decision. Going from Hollywood to the labs where research and experts live, meatless burgers are a thing of the future and they're here and delicious. Also known as plant-based or vegan burgers, these meatless miracles are made from various ingredients such as beans, grains, and vegetables. While many people assume that plant burgers are for those who don't eat meat, the truth is that everyone can enjoy them. Many meat eaters find that plant burgers are just as satisfying as their beefy counterparts. Moreover, research shows that plant-based diets improve our health and the environment. A research study by the Policy Lab US found that plant-based diets require far less land, water, and energy to produce than animal-based diets. The study also found that plant-based diets generate fewer greenhouse gas emissions than animal-based diets. So, not only are the plant burgers more delicious and healthier, but they're also more environmentally friendly. Plant-based foods are becoming increasingly popular as people learn more about their benefits. Not only are plant-based foods more sustainable than animal-based foods, but they're also generally healthier, containing more fiber and fewer calories. In addition, some research shows that plant-based foods are often associated with a lower risk of chronic diseases, such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. As the demand for plant-based foods grows, more and more research is being conducted on their health benefits. The results of this research are encouraging, and they suggest that plant-based foods can play a significant role in promoting good health. Though the plant burger is still a newfound item in society, many experts have already given their 2 cents on the matter. Some argue that the plant burger is a healthier alternative to traditional beef burgers, as they're lower in saturated fat and calories, while also being a good source of fiber and antioxidants. However, not everyone is convinced that the plant burger is a healthier option. Some experts argue that some brands' sodium and sugar content can be just as high as regular burgers, making them no better for you in the long run. Ultimately, whether or not the plant burger is good for you depends on your individual dietary needs and preferences. From Hollywood, we take it back to the people's perspective. When it comes to the taste, many say that the plant burger tastes just like the real thing. Some even say they prefer the plant burger's taste to a regular beef burger. Others, however, are not so sure. They argue that the plant burger is dry and crumbly and lacks the juiciness that a real burger has. Some even insist that these are just the food lab's way of making us feel better about eating less meat. Either way, there are those willing to overlook any potential shortcomings just to enjoy a delicious, guilt-free burger. At the end of the day, it really comes down to personal preference. Some people will love the plant burger while others will find it lacking. However, there's no doubt that this new type of burger has the potential to change the way we think about meat consumption. Only time will tell if the plant burger can genuinely make a dent in the global meat industry. So, ask yourself, are the best burgers not actual burgers at all? The answer to this question is a resounding maybe. While some health benefits are associated with eating plant-based meat, there are also some potential drawbacks. Ultimately, whether or not a plant-based diet is the best for your health depends on your circumstances. If you have any specific health concerns, it's always best to speak with a doctor or other healthcare professional before making any significant changes to your diet. Food scientists are constantly working to improve our food, and that's something we can all benefit from. What about you? What's your thoughts on plant-based burgers and food made from the lab in general? We'd love to know your comments below. Be sure to turn on all notifications by hitting that bell icon and take a bite out of that like and subscribe button. This is Food Mystic, your #1 source of interesting food chronicles. Until next time.